we are back with some more news. So welcome back to another episode of That Stock Car News for a Saturday. I am as sick as a dog, but let's get stuck into the news. As always, a massive thank you to the viewers, of course yourselves at home, and the members, top tier legends. And of course, Quick Tracks, incredible track behind me. And if you are wanting an Axel Box, please jump over and check out Axel Box's Facebook page. Hit him on the messenger and see if you can get yourself a sweet little Axel Box deal. All right. Let's get stuck into the news. So let's kick off with the elephant in the room, Scalextric raising the prices of their products. Now, this isn't new. Of course, most brands will be doing this, but how much will they go up is the question. Is it as much as people are thinking? Is it only a little bit? How does that translate around the world? Of course, with rising prices comes rising costs, and unfortunately, this is something that's going to happen. It is very sad. We do not need to lose Scalextric. Yes, we have issues with quality control. A lot of people aren't happy with the last couple of years releases, and of course prices going up. But as a community, what can we do to help them? I've always been taught, if you're going to come with a problem, please sort of come with me with the problem, but give me a resolution. So I think as a community, it isn't good, and of course all things are going to go up, but how do we save these giants? One of the two big toy companies within our own hobby, we can't let them go. So as a community, let's pull together. Let's see if we can work something out. Do they drop their production? Do they drop some cars? Do they drop some licensing? Do they go back to basics and strip right back their cars for the year? Instead of releasing so many, release only a handful. Plenty of things that they probably can do, but it'd be interesting to see how this pans out in the future. I have sent off some emails to them for some official words, so once I get that, I will jump on camera and let you know. And moving on to Scale Auto, the AS25 tyres are back in stock in multiple sizes. So if you are wanting them, they're back in stock. Obviously very popular because they were out of stock, but they're back in. So yeah, some good news from Scale Auto. And let's talk Advanced Lot. Very lucky this week, the channel received the very first, let's call it, it's not a prototype, it's a sample, the very first sample of the Lotus Elise GT1, the new chassis update. I've done the review, I've compared it to the old one, it will come out next week. Available very soon, I believe, not available as I film to my knowledge. Also the Porsche Crema, we did get one of those liveries, the Golf dark blue livery. Very interesting chassis on that as well. I will be doing a video on that moving forward. Please check out your local here in Australia because they are available from Advanced Lot right now. Chassis is very, very smart. Let's use that word, smart. So stay tuned for two reviews coming up. The brand new Lotus GT1 and of course the Crema, Porsche Crema, am I saying that right? Both very similar, universal chassis. Stay tuned. And also on the topic of Advanced Lot, I've got to give them a big shout out. Cheers for sending it to me on the channel. I really appreciate that, trusting in our channel to be the first to receive it. And secondly, the CEO is a good guy. So I speak to him a lot. He's very interested in Australia, down under. How does the market work down here? So I'm working closely with him to help him understand what we may want in Australia. So to help me help him, let me know, what would you like to see from Advanced Lot? I've got big feelings for these guys. They are wanting to come racing down under. They are wanting to establish a brand down here. So let me know. Either email me, hit the comments, or join the Facebook group, of course, that Stock Car group, and let us know what you want to see from Advanced Lot in Australia. And next up, a big boy from Carrera, a D124 Ferrari 575 GTC. It is a monster. If you haven't got a D124 in your collection, they're big boys. 124 scale, they're not playing around. This is beautiful, of course. I'm a Ferrari fan, like my good friend MP Slot Car Space. I think this one will be right up his alley. So if you are wanting a D124 Ferrari 575 GTC, grab one from Carrera. And next up, some news from Sideways. We've got a release here of 4 times deliveries for the Escort 2 RS Turbo. I have got, I believe, and I should have thought about this before I went on camera, I do have the original, I believe, Escort RS. I'll have to have a look. If I'm wrong, I'll put a big wrong thing up here, but I do have an Escort from them. Very good car, beautiful car. Again, I don't think we see enough from them. Another brand I think that will be very good down under. Yes, we can buy them, but you don't see many of them at a racetrack. So really cool for them. And also they're showing off the SWM Junior Motor 19.5K Special Competition. So new motor, 19,500 RPM, plenty of power, junior motor from sideways. And next, some news from Bauer available now. We do have some Bauer reviews to come up. I've been swamped, so I'm getting around to it. Some beautiful cars from Bauer. And I always get messages saying, Trav, where can we get them in Australia? At the moment, there is no distributor in Australia, but if you are wanting them, check out the Before Slot website. I've got some very good reviews coming up. But the NSU TT race version is available. These things are hands down the premium HO car. So if you are wanting a premium HO car, do they go racing? Yeah, have fun with them. Of course, you can upgrade everything, but originally out of the box, they are just a beautiful thing that you cannot believe are HO scale with all that detail. So stay tuned to the channel, some reviews coming up, but yeah, ready to go racing with the NSU TT by Bauer. And next up, the Aussie special from TA71 for Slot Shops is almost here. Here is a picture, very exciting. If you're into TA71, you know there's a bit of work behind the scenes here. You have to prep them, get them ready for paint, put a chassis underneath them, and all the bits and pieces. But if you're into that, we've got ourselves a Holden HQ Monaro on its way. Jump over to Slot Shops, check out the website, jump on and pre-order. But this is good news for Australia. Again, slot car companies want to work down under with us. So get behind this, and congrats to Slot Shops. And let's talk Revo. The channel received 4 of the 6 liveries out of the Marcos. They are available now in Australia. Check your local. We do have 4 to review. Of course, we'll look at 4 of them, and then we'll put one around the track. Beautiful looking cars. I'm gonna say hands down, a surprise of mine for the year from Revo. I was never a Marcos fan. The pictures look good, the renders look good, liveries are beautiful. You got 6 to choose out of, good luck. It's going to be hard. We have 4, we'll put them around the track, but of course they are available now. So check out your local here in Australia and make sure you jump on the Marcos. And let's talk about their bigger brother or sister, BRM, the Scirocco. We've got one of the Sciroccos to do some testing with around our track. So I want to say a big thank you to BRM/Revo as well for supporting the channel, and of course Lehman Hobbies for getting them to me. Awesome looking thing. You got 3 to choose out of. Of course, we've got 1 to chuck around. I think it's the Castrol. I'm thinking off the top of my head here. Can't wait to review it. It's in the pile, in the mix. Can't go wrong with BRM. Check them out. And let's talk magnetic racing with a very epic stand or sign thing. What am I saying? I don't know. I don't feel well. It is the Slot Cars Are Back. What is it? I can't even think right now. It's a sign. Is it a sign? Let me know in the comments. My head's blurry. This thing looks cool, really well detailed. Of course, once finished in your little paint scheme, it will look incredible. And we're not going to stop there. We're continuing with the Marshall Shelter. I love this stuff. It's simple, it's basic, but this kind of stuff dresses up your slot car track. It's a pack of 3. You get 2 normal sizes. Can we say that anymore? And 1 small. So check out Magnetic Racing. Always got some goodies. The boys are back in UK, so get ready, get some orders in, get them working hard. And next up, what's happening in Australia? We've got the swap meet, so check it out. If you are in the local area, support this. It's slot cars and die-cast cars. I love that. It's a bit of a mishmash of hobbies. I think we need to see more of that, where we put on a show, not just for slot cars, but for all brands, or hobbies, I should say, and everyone gets together and then they go, oh, what's a slot car? And then they come over forever. Is that a good plan? Anyways, check it out if you're in the local area, but if there's any more swap meets or stuff like this, hit me up, send me an email, give me the poster, we'll get on the channel. Yeah. And we've got to round out with some racing in Australia. The 2 big ones still to go. We've got the NSR Australasian title held in Perth, fast approaching. Get on this. It's going to be a lot of fun. We've seen the track. It's over in Perth. Beautiful weather. What more do you want? And it's NSR. So the car's going to be highly competitive, highly fast. And if I was there, I'll definitely lose. So lucky I'm not going. So get behind this. Support it if you can get to it. Of course, open to Australia, New Zealand. And also we've got the Slot It Australia Nationals held by Slot Shops. Jump over there, please support it. Again, if I was going, I would definitely lose because slaughter cars are very, very fast. Go visit the website, jump on, get your ticket. If you can attend, please do. Of course, I always say this, not that I can be at all of them, but if you can support the big racing in Australia, they will keep coming down under. And second on that, I think 2025 is going to be massive for Australian racing. I'm going to be as big of a part as I can in 2025. So let's finish 2024 with some big racing and get behind these. So good luck to Slot Shops. And of course, it's slotted. So better get your racing hat on. So that's a wrap on today's episode of That Stock Car News for a Saturday. As always, I want to say a very big thank you to you all for tuning in regularly. And of course, the members, you guys are top tier legends. Your support, you wouldn't believe it. It goes a long way. And of course, Quick Tracks. Check out Quick Tracks if you want yourself a custom home track made. Go check them out. Of course, we've got ours. You'll see it in many, many videos. Axel Box, big supporter of the channel. If you want to go digital analog racing on a Carrera track, Axel Box might be the one for you. Check out the Facebook page and tell Alex I sent you. And I think that's a wrap. You've been watching a video in the background. Wildman had a live this morning and a lot of Aussies jumped on. I feel sorry for him. It's just an Aussie takeover on his channel this morning. Go check it out. Please support him and the rest of the slot car community. Be safe. I'm going to bed. Take care. Bye.